You know, despite the cold, it is in fact spring, and that means it's time to start getting your garden ready. We're checking in with my garden to see what's the first step in today's What's Growing. Hello, Northern Michigan. Guess what? It's time to start growing again. I'm meteorologist Tom here. Joining me today, Andrea Bushre, Director of Operations with NanBop Farm here at Heritage Broadcasting, and Witbeck from Morgan Composting, Dairy Do. Sir, ma'am, we're out here in the lawn slash kind of lawn-ish to field. Got a lot happening here at Heritage Broadcasting next couple of weeks, couple months, couple of years. First of all, soil health. We can tell it's a wide variation right now. Connor, tell me about it.
Absolutely. So obviously you can tell over here we've maintained this. We've built that soil health up by adding organic matter, by adding all those nutrients, keeping it healthy, trying to save up for later on. And then, you know, you transition over here where the stuff hasn't been quite done as much. So you can see, you know, we got some sand. There's a color difference in the plants. You see a lot more weed pressure, all that stuff. So it's a very big difference. But the main thing that we want to focus on in general in Michigan with all these sandy soils is that soil health, raising that up with the Dairy Do and with any of our pelletized products like Healthy Garden, Safe Green Lawn. What you're going to do with that is it's almost like putting money in the bank. You're building that soil health up so you don't have to add as much over time, right? You're saving up for later on.
Now, what is the Dairy Do that makes the big difference, that makes us go from beautiful green and brown to all green?
Yeah, absolutely. So the biggest thing that you're going to find in that is all the microbial activity, a lot of the nutrients that are coming in on it, and of course it's just packed with organic matter. So those three things are going to be your top contenders in that whole arena.
And of course we have, you know, lots of ground here, Andrea. We have this combination of lawn to field, but that'll be changing in the near future, correct?
Yeah, so actually where we are right now is going to be a community garden in the future. We're going to be starting by, you know, ripping up the land and tilling it a little bit, and then adding some cover crops so that land isn't bare for the whole time. And by doing that, we're protecting the soil health and kind of knocking down the weed seed bank, which is one of the main problems that we're going to have here. Yeah, that's kind of the goal with the lawn right now.
Right, and here's the thing, and we know it needs some more health back into it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, the costs have come up over the years. Everything's going up. I mean, concerns. What's the best process of making a lawn that's okay to better now?
Yeah, so the biggest thing, obviously, you know, fertilizer prices are no secret, they're going up. So you want to make sure that you're utilizing everything that you possibly can to the best of your ability. A lot of synthetic fertilizers that you end up putting on, as soon as they get wet and they dissolve in the water, they're going to go right through that soil profile. Once they're gone, they're gone. With Dairy Do compost and any of our ingredients that we put on there, you're going to be building that. It's not going to wash through. It's going to stay in that soil profile. That organic matter is going to continue to build, and you're going to be having a healthier lawn year after year.
And you know what, the nice thing is that, yeah, this is the lawn. It takes time, correct?
Yes, it does.
Right, it's going to take months, years to really grow the way we want it to go. But the good news is that we're also talking about raised beds, right? And they're a little bit more efficient, a little quicker growing, right? And that's what we're getting to later on next week as we start to rebuild our beds and get things ready for transplanting. And hopefully by then, the warmth will have returned. Until then, we'll see you back later.